For our next book tasting, we're going to be reading Jo Makoons' Fancy Pants by Dawn Quigley. Mail Call, Chapter 1. Mimi, stay here. You're too little to cross the street alone. Somebody has to hold your hand, and I need to have empty hands right now, I said. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That meant it was time for me to go get the mail. Getting the mail is my job after I come home from school. Teacher told us there is a law that says kids cannot work until they are teenagers. Mama must not know this law. I work a lot, only she calls it chores instead of work. It is very important to be safe when you cross the street. You always need to look both ways. I live on 8th Street. This means I need to turn and look side to side 8 times before I step into the street. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It is good to hold your arms straight out to balance when you are looking both ways. If you don't, you can get a spinny head. I am very glad I don't live on 108th Street, like my best friend Fern. That would hurt my neck, and it is a lot of counting. Mama, I cried when I got back in the house. He wrote again. Jojo, who wrote to me? Mama asked. Mama looked at the letters. Bill sends a lot of letters to Mama. Then each month she looks at all of them and gets big, puffy, outy breath. Pfft. Mama's eyebrows get smushed when she reads his letters. She must not like him. But she writes him back all the time. She even sends him money. That Bill guy, he writes a lot of letters. Mama, are those letters for me? No, Jojo. Do you ever write letters to anyone? Mama answered. Well, last year I wrote one to Mimi when I was sick in bed, but she never wrote back. My name is Jojo. You can call me Jojo. I am 7 years old and in the 1st grade, which is funny because I never went to 0th grade or kindergarten. I hope they don't send me back to 0th grade. Or maybe I'm so very smart and I got to skip 0th grade. When I was little, like 2 years ago, I thought my real big name was Jo Makoons Azure, get to your room. But that is very silly. Mama only calls me that when I'm in trouble. My real name is Josephine Makoons Azure. Mashoom, my grandpa, gave me the name Makoons since I was a little baby. I would say, "Rrrr," like a growl. My baby hair was short and black, just like a little bear cub. Mashoom died, but I can still hear him when I'm out picking Juneberries. It's a little tickle whisper that kisses my forehead from the wind. My middle name is Makoons. You can say Makoons like this, Ma-Koons. I like to wear my hair with little bear ears. It's my bear hair, and it's very pretty. Mashoom means grandpa in the Michif language. Michif is one language of Native American language. It is a language made from words that are Cree, French, and Ojibwe. We speak very many languages on our reservation. Ojibwe is my Native American tribe. You say it like this, Ojibwe. See? Ojibwe. Remember, I'm a member of the Pembina Ojibwe Nation. I live on the Pembina Ojibwe Reservation, and I like to speak Ojibwe and Michif. Musha, Grandpa, told me it's good to know our language. Then when we speak it, our land will hear us and remember us. I hope our land remembers that I do not like the zagameg, mosquitoes. When I tiptoe around my backyard, I say, Gawin Zagaweb, no mosquito. I do it many times because sometimes people don't listen to me. I think the land will listen to me. Kokum, Grandma, and the Zagameg like me because I am so sweet. My Kokum is very smart and pretty, and she gives me cherry lifesavers when Mama isn't looking. After I gave Bill's letters to Mama, I wanted to go play outside, but saw something sparkly on the kitchen table. It was a very shiny letter, but not from Bill. Bill's letters were white and not pretty. "Mama, what is that letter?" "My girl, which one?" she asked. "That one." I lip-pointed to the one with the shiny paper. Mama wrinkled her eyes. I held up the envelope. It was see-through-ish and had glitter on it. You can tell it's something important because it has glitter all over it, just like unicorn fur. The envelope is very beautiful. You have to hold pretty things in there softly. Kokum took the letter and opened it. Finally, it's Auntie Anne's wedding invitation. I love Auntie Anne. She made my very cute bedspread. Sewing is how she shows her love. Every night she gives me a blanket hug. Mama looked at the letter. It's from out of state, not on our Pembina reservation. I have been to a wedding here on our reservation. It was very fun. There was an announcement in the newspaper and everyone brought food to share. Then Mama gave a low whistle. Woo boy, won't this be a fancy wedding? Wedding, a sit-down dinner, and a dance with a real live band. And it's so far away. It's almost a whole day's drive to get there, Mama said. Yes, Kokum answered, and we're going. It'll be an adventure. But it will cost so much, Mama said, with her forehead all crunched up. She does this crunchy forehead thing a lot when she reads letters from Bill. Kokum whispered, "My girl, that's why I have a rainy day fund. We are going." I went to the window to see the rain, but it was all sunny. Sometimes I wonder about how my grandma thinks. No rain here, Kokum. Oh, Jojo, saving for a rainy day means to keep money for something in the future, like maybe buying more umbrellas. I just heard the best word, fancy. I know how to do things, a lot of things, like jump rope, play with dolls, and spit my peas in my milk at dinner so Mama thinks I ate them. That is why I always ask to clear the dishes when we have peas for supper. But there's one thing I don't know how to do at all. If I'm going to a fancy wedding, I need to learn how to be fancy. I wonder, how do you be fancy? And that was just the first chapter of Jo Makoons' Fancy Pants by Dawn Quigley. Come check it out at the library.